Ooh?
Kitty.
Call me crazy, but there's just something more magical about a blue jay and a raccoon sitting and talking on a couch rather than just two people. That call me insane, but there's something more magical about a sponge and a star just hanging out rather than just two people. Now you can call me nuts when I say that. Maybe Velma isn't so... Yeah, actually, no. Yeah, this show sucks. This show's awful. Now in today's video, I just want to talk about animation. Like I said in the intro, I want to talk about how I think animation is just magical, man. How it's good, and how you're not crazy if you think animation is better or just as good as live action things. Now before we get deeper into this, if you like the video, you know the drill, man. Alright guys, gotta get something off my chest, and I'm kind of vulnerable about it, alright? But I'm one of those people who actually really like anime.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I love me some Naruto, and I love me some Airbender. I'm not the biggest anime fan, but what I've seen, the movies, the shows, I dig it. And the craziest thing about something like anime, bro, it's not just about the animation, but it's about the writing and the storytelling that's just so unique. Usually in animes, you'd think that they'd put the animation first, but no, dude, it's the character writing and the development, and oh my gosh, I eat that up. Honestly, if you look at a top 50 fictional characters list, I bet a lot of them will be anime characters. You can just tell they have a whole lot of love and passionate people behind them writing and telling their stories. It's just so good. Look at the last Airbender that happened in live action. That is a disgrace to the human race, man.
Avatar is dead. If he was here, he would protect us.
My name is Zong.
But then you look at the animated version and it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's amazing. Like, I don't even want to see what Naruto would look like live action.
Nani?
And this isn't even an anime video. I just want to talk about the great things I love about animation as a whole, because there's just so many different things about animation. It doesn't just have to be DreamWorks or Pixar or Disney. There's so many good animated projects everywhere. And I think the most beautiful thing about animation is how nostalgic it is to all of us. Like, to our parents, it might be the Charlie Brown and the Peanuts series, and to us, it's the Disney XD, the Disney, the Pixar, and all of it. We have so much that they didn't have before. And I love how nostalgic it is, man. I can go back and watch Phineas and Ferb, a regular show, and just feel like I'm 12 again. Oh, I love it. And there's some type of charm to animation, man. I love the way I feel when I just watch it. And the thing that's crazy is that a whole lot of people won't even go see animated movies or shows because they're animated. I had a buddy a few months ago ask me if I wanted to hang out, and I said I'm going to the new Across the Spider-Verse movie. And you know what he said? He said, why would you go watch that when it's not real people? And that just blew my mind. A lot of people think that animation is for kids, which is honestly insane to me because the storytelling and everything about animation is beyond just kid-worthy. You have full-grown adults watching American Dad and Family Guy and Rick and Morty. There's so many things out there for everybody. Like Up is a kid's movie, but you can't tell me this scene isn't full of emotion for adults. And one thing I love about animation way more than live action is how far you can take the story. There is so much more you can do with animation than live action. Anything you can possibly think of, you can do in animation. And I honestly don't think people really think about that. With live action, if you want to have a really big set piece in a superhero movie or anything cool, you're going to need a whole lot of CGI, a whole lot of prep. There's a whole lot you need to do to even make it look semi-good. Since making this video, I've read a whole lot about animated movies and how people think about them, and a lot of people just don't think they do as good as live action. But how can they say that? Why do you think every big company or Disney is always trying to remake their animated movies? Every big animated movie you can think of probably has or is going to make a live action version of it, which is so crazy. And that's why a lot of the remakes suck, is because they were animated movies for a reason. They were supposed to be animated, so making them live action just makes them lose all that charm. So be watching this video and be like, wow, this doesn't change how I feel about animated movies. They're still made for kids. But at the end of the day, you have to respect at least the artists who are making them. They spend years and years and years of writing, of prep, of everything just to get a few frames ready, man. There's just so much passion behind these projects. There's a lot of live action things where you see the lighting that looks bad or the writing seems lazy, but in the animation, they have to be super precise with every single frame, so it means more. Now, I'm not here to say that animated movies or shows are significantly better than live action. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying to wake up on a Saturday morning and put on a good cartoon, there might just be nothing better, man. And I mean, Disney has to stop trying to do remakes, right? Oh, come on, dude!